Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Jamila. Hello. And so I'm here to do a session with y'all for y'all burning questions for the chat. And welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up to support the channel on your way in. This is High Priestess Jamila, Psychic Witch. And I wanted to come and do some readings for y'all today. Okay. Oh, by the way, happy Friday to y'all. It is such a beautiful day outside. It is ridiculously a beautiful day. It is like the sun is shining. I haven't really heard the birds today, but they're somewhere chirping. And so I'm here to do some readings because I'm in the mood to do readings. By the way, guys, if you guys did not catch my promo video, I do have a few openings for the weekend. You guys are more than welcome to contact me. I've got some really amazing reading choices on the website as well. I am offering my 2-hour reading now. Okay. And so I was trying to think what I can do to fill in the gap between you guys coming in here. And I guess I'll pull a tarot card to get things going. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll pull a tarot card to get things going. Okay. All righty. First of all, we're going to call to our spirit guides and ancestors. Up, a card fell out. The Justice card fell out of the deck, y'all. It did. It was kind of to the side, but it fell out of the deck. So, hey, Christian. Okay, cool. Can you give me a little bit more info about yourself, like maybe your zodiac sign, if you don't mind? I'd just like to know that. In fact, with all of my 60-minute readings that I do, the private readings that I do for you guys, I prefer to pull up your chart. I'm going to start doing that. It really, really helps me to know about and to be able to guide and direct you as far as problems and issues that you may be having. Okay. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay, perfect. All right, so the Justice card is already out. So what that tells me is that balance and fairness is coming. You know, what is fair? What is just? And then also the Justice card represents karma, which could represent the planet Saturn. Okay, but we're going to ask a question. What general message does the spirits have for Christian, who is an Aquarius, spirit guides? One card. Okay, so you got the 10 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse position. So what this tells me is that there seems to, I'm not even going to lie to you, I feel like it's some sort of issue brought upon by some kind of tradition, like in your family. Definitely can sense that there possibly could be some financial issues. Not to say that you're flat broke or anything, but it's like it's like you're seeking financial fulfillment and stability. And the potential is definitely there, but what spirits want you to know is that things have changed a lot since our grandparents and our parents. Things have changed. There's some things that remain the same, but there's a lot about prosperity and money and the pathway to that as far as financial fulfillment. There's more to that than just hard work. It's not just about hard work, but it's also about, um, working smarter and not burning yourself out. Then I can sense some energies that are affecting you that need to be transmuted, like negative energy, raw energy that I feel that you can transmute. It's what I can sense. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Um, transmutation, transmuting negative energy, and it's almost like you can't get away from it. So then just use it, take it as a blessing. Okay, and we're gonna move on. Hello, Amaris. Okay, cool. Um, transmuting negative energy is the key. Okay, that's key. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Amaris, what is your zodiac sign, if you don't mind? Guys, if you could please post your zodiac sign with your questions, that will help me out a lot, if you don't mind. Sometimes, Rochelle, I know what zodiac sign you are. But thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, Shireen. Hello. How are you? Happy Friday to all of you guys. Hello. I hope it's beautiful where y'all are at today. It is such a beautiful day. How was y'all's Thanksgiving? Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you. Okay, Pisces sun. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right, spirit guides, what messages do you have for Amaris? Amaris wants to know, how does Tyler feel about her? How does Tyler feel about her? The fact that you even have to ask that means that there's an air of mystery surrounding this man, whoever he is. And I've seen a couple of cards that wanted to flip over. Okay, so this person, the Four of Wands came up in the reverse position. So some of the cards that I was seeing, Amaris, is that this person has a lot of feelings for you, but they are afraid of their feelings. Whoever this person is, they would love to make a commitment to you and to possibly even get married. Like, they see you as wifey material, but they are afraid to make a commitment, whoever this Tyler person is. What's his zodiac sign? Sometimes I can guess it with the cards, but I'm doing one card questions today. Rochelle said, general message about my family. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Lotus 777 Seed. Hello. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you. Had lots of drinks and fun with family. Oh, I wish I was close to my family sometimes. My family lives in the Midwest, so. Oh, he's an Aries. You know what? God, I need to start trusting my intuition, because I swear, like, I knew he was a fire sign because I got the Four of Wands, and so I was gonna guess a fire sign. Dang it. I need to quit. I need to quit second guessing my intuition. Well, he thinks the world of you. He's just afraid. And see, I could see that there was an elder that made him very afraid, because a bunch of cards kept trying to flip over. There was an elder that made him afraid. And so I got some, I haven't put it up on the site yet, but I've got some love work that works really well to get him to open up and to get him to not have fears. But I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes it can take a while. Okay. That song, love takes time to heal when you hurting so much. Like, this person has a lot of fear surrounding relationships, but they care about you. They love you, whoever this Tyler person is, Amaris, okay? All right. Ooh, that's a good connection. A Pisces and an Aries. That's cool. Okay. Hey, Scorpion Games. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to go in order. And if your questions don't show up in the chat, because sometimes on StreamYard, like some of the messages get kind of left out or filtered out, then just retype it, or either, I don't know. Okay. So Rochelle, you want a general message about your family. Okay. Let me get my lemongrass here. Y'all, I have the cutest little kitty cat incense holder, little black cat incense holder. Y'all know I'm getting a pet. I'm getting a familiar very soon. And I think I'm gonna make it like one of my Christmas gifts to myself this year. I want a little kitten so bad. And so I've been asking Spirit to bring me a familiar. Okay. All right, let me smudge my cards out. Okay, Spirit Guides, what messages do you have for Rochelle about her family? Okay, the Hanged Man tried to flip over. Okay, so here's the card. All right, so the Queen of Cups comes up in the upright position. Yeah, this is where I feel like your family needs a lot of healing. A lot of healing and cleansing and clearing. Yeah. The Devil reversed is in the bottom of the deck, Rochelle. So they need healing, and then they also need to, what I feel is at the foundation of the need to heal is fear. A lot of fear. And fear can create problems. It can create health problems. It can create mental problems. It can create financial problems. So, overall message about your family and probably what sort of afflicts you too. And I haven't spoken to you in a minute, Rochelle, since we did your ancestor reading for Sam Hain. But I feel that this has affected you, this just being frozen in this fear and, not necessarily being able to, live and just feel like life is good. And so this is something that does seem to be affecting your family. I did see the Hanged Man at also that tried to flip over. So I sense religion and the need to heal. And the Queen of Cups, you know what she means. She means Yemiya. I always take that as Yemiya. And so I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be discussed and need to be talked about, but people are afraid to talk about it because it brings up some emotions, but it's really good to just talk about it, bring it out, and, you know what to do with those emotions. Now, I will tell you that the devil, you know, yeah, see, that's not good. See, that is because of fear. But then it's also karma, because again, karma is affecting everybody, either your own karma, or either could be other people's karma, could be karmic debts, because the Justice card did come up overall as the what is that called? Officiator for these readings today. So that's something else to focus on is, you can clear your negative karma, but as long as you're fearful, you can't really do it because you fear letting that go. You do, and so there's a whole lot of other stuff that I can say, especially with the women in your family. The women in your family are very distrustful of each other, and that is a problem. That's a huge problem, So let's see. Christian said, also, I want to thank you for advice for spiritual bath. You're welcome. Oh, I spoke to you. Have you been doing good since then? That's good. Yeah, those spiritual baths are very powerful. They are. They are very powerful. Okay. So let's move on. We're going to clear out some energy here. Okay. And I have Shireen. Okay. Shireen Ladson wants to know, how is her grandmother doing? Is she passed on, Shireen, or is she still alive? Hmm. You know what? Your grandmother, because no matter how old you get, you're going through changes and things are restarting. I do feel that your grandmother is getting her health back, and right before you obtain health, sometimes you can get sick. My spirit guides have been telling me this for years, that and it's always been true, that whenever you feel sick, it's like a reset or something, or like you're releasing toxins and stuff. So from what I can see, your grandmother now, as far as happy, I'd say that she's getting there. She did get the Ace of Pentacles, and then there's a spirit guide that's kind of behind her. Yeah, she's going through like a metamorphosis. She's going through some changes right now. Um, but as far as happy, she's getting there, and so she'll get better. Okay, okay. I kind of figured that when I looked at the cards, because y'all, sometimes I can't tell the difference because the veil is so thin. It's been thin for the longest time. Like the veil has been thin for like the past 5 or 6 years. Sometimes it feels like we're in the spirit realm, but it could be just me because I work so much with spirit, but yeah, she's actually her energy should be picking back up, but I feel like she was going through a healing process. And so yeah, she's getting there. I'm not saying that she's overwhelmed with joy right now, but I feel like it's coming for her. um yeah, a lot of the new stuff that our elders can see is very overwhelming for them. It's very, they're like, what are these kids doing? This is crazy, because even my generation is doing it different than what our parents did. You know what I'm saying? Also did that spiritual showers is also good with a double action reversible soap afterwards. I feel peaceful. Nice, nice. Yes. That's cool. That is so cool. I'm so happy for you, Christian. And you were telling me about this double action reversible soap. I need to look into that. Okay. I usually do reversible baths, but now y'all, I just transmute everything, like, because it's all energy, you know. So eventually working with that pure raw energy. Okay. All right. Scorpion games. I am wondering why the Capricorn hasn't texted me back after 1 week. I am a Scorpio. Okay. Spirit guides, why hasn't the Capricorn texted? I'm assuming you're a woman. I'm assuming you could be a male. Why isn't the Capricorn text Scorpion games back? What's going on? Give me one card, spirits. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ooh. Are you ready for your answer? Oh, God. And then, so I'm going to tell you straight up, I got the Lovers and I got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position at the bottom of the deck. The reason why is because that person is putting their attention towards someone else. There's another person in the picture. You're dealing with a love triangle. You're dealing with a love triangle. Now, from what I can see, possibly is that they are trying to cut ties with whoever this earth sign person is. It's a possibility because it's in the reverse position. But I would need to you would need a more extended reading to see what the hell's going on between them and this other person. Spirit, show me what's going on with this other person, because now I'm just being nosy. What's going on with this other person? Spirits, that's why they haven't called you back in a week. Oh, the Emperor upright. So hopefully you don't have too many expectations out of that person, because he seems to be making a commitment with that other person. The Emperor came up in the upright position. So you're welcome, Amaris. So it's, yeah. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you don't have any feelings for him because he's making a commitment with someone else. But let me ask you a question. Where you were just wondering? Okay. So well, I'm glad. And you know what? Try to get some closure on the situation, because let me tell you something. When one door opens, when one door closes, another one is opening. Okay. All right. Rochelle wants to know, how does Sean feels about me? He is a Sagittarius and you are a Pisces. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Spirit guides. How does Sean feel about Rochelle? With one card. Show me, how does he feel? Okay, nothing is jumping out of the deck. Guys, I always cut my cards. I've always done it that way, and it's always worked. I know y'all be wondering, why does she cut the cards? It's just my thing. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles comes up in the upright position. So this person that you're asking about, Rochelle, they want to make a commitment. Okay. This person wants to take care of you, whoever this is. Okay. They want to take care of you. They want to make a commitment. That's how he feels. He may not be saying it. He may not be forthright in saying it, but that's definitely how he feels with the Knight of Pentacles, is what Spirit is telling me. And it is in the upright position. And so he may be, and in fact, I can see that he wants to give you gifts for Christmas, which is so sweet. Is he? Oh God, Scorpion Games, you are so funny. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. And you know what? If he doesn't pay you back, then that's probably just some kind of karmic debt. Do not let it control you. Okay? Don't let it control you. Yeah, Rochelle, he's if he's working like extra hours and stuff, working extra hard, it means that he's trying to get you something for your birthday. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you. Yeah. So that's so cool. That's so cool. Let me know what he does because I can sense this coming up. He's waiting for some reason, and most of the time people are waiting because they're trying to make sure that you're the right person for them. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Scorpion Games wants to, okay, one question per person. One question per person. You guys are more than welcome to purchase private readings, okay? These are just teasers, okay? And 30-minute readings are only $35. Those are my fall prices. And then my 60-minute readings have been on special for $60, okay? All right. Okay. Well, maybe that was the same question. I'm not sure. Let's move on. Okay. All right. Is it anything I need to do for spirit on my altar? I'm new to building it. Let's see here. Let's see here. And I'm gonna find out through the cards too. Because I'd have to look at the altar. I'd have to get guys, I do picture readings. If you guys have questions about anything, send me a picture and I can tell you exactly what I'm sensing that's vibing off of it. Okay. But spirit guides, witchy guides, Quandra wants to know, is there anything that she needs to do for spirit on her altar? Okay. So you got the Six of Wands in the reverse position. First of all, you need to consecrate your altar. What is your intent for the altar? Okay. And then also, what I can sense is that, guys, when you're building these altars, and you can, like, I'm not trying to tell you how to practice. I'm not. I feel like you should follow your intuition. Um, but if you have any doubts, then make sure that you're putting the corresponding element on the altar, which is earth, air, fire, water. Spirit just wants you to open it up so that it can be used for what purpose is it used? And okay, so of course it's gonna have many purposes. A lot of people want to use their altar for because some people have several altars. They may have one altar that they want to use for their shadow work, and then they may have another altar that they want to use specifically for healing and manifestation and you know uh, uh, pulling in and manifesting. I would say just take some smoke and make sure that it's consecrated. Make sure that it's consecrated. Hey, Ziana, I appreciate it. Rochelle, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. He owes you, like, I just tripped off of that. He owes you $40. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yeah, well, that tells me a lot. That tells me a lot that other person she must have a, they call it a dowry. And so, yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get down to, did that help you, Quandra? Do you feel that maybe that's what you didn't do? Because I can tell you that is, when in doubt, just do your elements. Believe it or not, I have certain altars for certain things, but I've been building new altars like almost every day. I've been building like when I do certain work, I'll build an altar around it. Just make sure that you're doing that though. Make sure that you are consecrating everything, clearing it of any negativity, any bad spirits. And then make sure that you put your intent into the altar. What is it that you're wanting to do with it? What does it mean? And but that's primarily what I'm getting. Okay, so you want to do it out of gratitude. Okay, great. So put like maybe like a few offerings on it also for your spirit guides and for your ancestors. Okay, or because I mean deities can be ancestors too. They can. Okay, so just maybe put a few offerings on it. Okay. Water is one of the best offerings though, but water also symbolizes a lot. It symbolizes a lot. So I would say to try to do that. If you don't feel comfortable with that, then I would say do some meditation, and so that you can get those messages from your spirit guides. Because I know that this morning I was doing some work with Lord Ganesha, and he kind of told me exactly what I needed to do today. So yeah. All right. We got Spencer Lane, who was an Aquarius. Okay. Wondering, will he start dating someone new in the new year? Okay. So I did. Is that a yes or a no, spirits? Because I didn't ask for a yes or a no answer. It kind of looks like a yes, but then again, it looks like a no. I got a no, Spencer, because someone else is holding on to you. Looks like it's either air or a water sign. They're holding on to you. They're heartbroken. They want you back. They miss you. And I'm gonna tell you, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Um, I feel like it's a no answer. I feel like there's unfinished business with this other person. Um, yeah. So you, yeah, I got a no on that. And it's because someone else seems to be holding on to you. Okay. They may even have feelings for you. They have feelings for you, sweetie. And so there's something. So basically what I can sense is that there's going to be it's not going to be somebody new. It's going to be somebody that you've already dealt with. I can see you getting back together, or either restarting something with a person that things wasn't working out at the time. Okay, is what I can see. Oh, that's my birth time, 10/10. Cool. Okay. All right, let me see here. Let me see what your Spencer done got quiet. Okay. Man. Yeah. So Quandra, that's good, but you know what? I always suggest the elements. I always suggest the elements. I do. Another thing I notice is that some people, they'll just get a candle, they'll consecrate it, they'll light it, but I think that it's important to have a circle. You're welcome, Spencer. I think it's important for you to have a circle. And guys, feel free to purchase private readings, or you guys can cash at me and you can donate, because I do take donations also. But yeah, it's not necessary or required. But I appreciate you, Rochelle, so much. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, Christian. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay. Okay, anybody else with any more questions today? Yeah, elemental is, they consider it to be, I don't see how it could be basic, but I guess, I don't know. But what I will tell you is that that's pretty much a good foundation to have is, working with the elements, and also you're going to need a compass. Okay, you need to download like one of those free compasses, and you'll be able to find out where the directions are in your home. So that way you can put something that represents earth, you can put something that represents fire, air, and water. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm not seeing your question, Lotus. Hold on. It didn't show up in the chat. It didn't show up, sweetie. Um, you just want a basic question, or just a basic message, or did you have a specific question? Because I did not see it show up in the chat room. Okay, let me see. Messages for love with twin flame. Yes, well, and you know what? You can use one on your phone. You can just, if you have a smartphone, you can download a compass to your phone, and they do work. But you know what? Actually, you're right. Getting an actual compass probably would be better. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. Yeah, but I trust the ones that you get on your phone. It pretty much, you just have to know how to use it. You have to line up the directions, and wherever it's pointing towards, that's your direction. So, okay, so Lotus Seed wants to get a message for their twin flame love. So the lovers is in the reverse position. I can sense that you got to be dealing with either air energy or water energy, or it could be somewhere dominant in their chart. Um, Whoever it is that you're dealing with, I feel like they haven't quite grasped the concept of what a twin flame is. And it can also be very scary. Twin flames, they don't always see eye to eye, because a lot of times they're mirroring each other. Like your weakness can be their weakness, and then sometimes when you are very, very strong, they could be very, very weak, or vice versa. And I feel like you and your twin flame are not exactly balanced at the moment with each other. Okay. You're not exactly in sync with each other, which is okay. It's not just supposed to be perfect. It's not going to always be perfect feelings, perfect everything, but it's something that you can work towards. And I do sense that there is also an outside influence that is not accepting of the situation, because everybody is always jealous of twin flames. Like, y'all can look it up if you want. There's more issues with outside influences, and it's just automatic jealousy, because it's this, I don't want to say it's a connection, but it's more so a oneness with this person, and it kind of makes other people feel some type of way about the situation. Um, it's not necessarily about working on those outside influences, even though sometimes it can be, but it's more so working on what is internally between the two of you. Okay. And And then also it's very difficult because oftentimes twin flames have a life path mission. Some of them do, some of them don't. So I feel like either you or your twin, because the lovers is in the reverse position, they seem to be on a path. Y'all don't seem to necessarily be in sync with each other. Okay, at the moment. So that's creating some difficulty. But definitely the love is there. It's just kind of maybe not taking priority over other things at the moment. There may be some distractions or either an ex. Yeah, y'all need to be, and so here's what ends up happening. A lot of people think, oh, that twin flame thing is demonic, it's horrible. You know, he hurt me, she hurt me. But you need to be careful with who you listen to, because regardless to if you, and I do definitely feel that it's a romantic twin flame situation, regardless to whatever the situation is, you're still connected with this person. You can't just disconnect from them. A lot of people think that you can't just disconnect, because a twin flame, literally, you're a soul that got split in half, which is very different than a soulmate. So any of y'all dealing with a twin flame situation, be careful with who you talk to about that, and come to me to get some advice on that, because I feel that it can be dangerous to listen to the wrong person about that. You have to go to somebody that you can trust, okay, and somebody that's going to help you go through that healing process, okay? Quandra, you can just go to my website. The link is below in the video description box. If you don't want to fill out all of that information, which I highly suggest that y'all go and create an account on my website. You can create an account, but when you check out, you do have to provide your billing information. And then you have to go through the process of checking out either through your PayPal or as a guest. So you can also Cash App me or Zelle me. All of that information is in the video description box. Lotus 777, you gonna give me some detail, or are you over there? I bet you Lotus 777 probably over there in tears. I can sense that a lot of emotions are being, you're welcome, Quandra. A lot of emotions are being repressed, and you do need to bring those things to the surface. And as those emotions come out, there may be anger, there may be doubt, there may be self-doubt, there may be fear surrounding the situation. Okay. And I get the sense that Lotus 777 definitely needs a reading. Y'all be careful with that whole twin flame thing. It's not to say that your twin flame is evil, or that it's diabolical, and it's the, it's all of those horrible things. It's just that you're going through something very difficult. Okay. Let me find out what Lotus 777 is doing right now, because you got quiet. And half of the people left the chat. Y'all so scared of that twin flame situation. Yeah, you're over there. Okay. Okay, I can see what you're doing. You're brainstorming. But I also think that you need to let go. Let go of a lot of those negative thoughts. Otherwise, you'll just be miserable every single day. You don't want that. You want to be happy. Okay, ooh. Did y'all hear that? That was like a little blip. Okay, well, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go unless somebody pops up in here with questions. I personally, Lotus Seed, I feel that twin flame is a blessing. It is a blessing in disguise. You learn so much about yourself. You learn a lot about the world, and it's just, this closeness between you and that person. Okay, cool. Cool. That sounds good, Quandra. That's going to be fun. I love talking to y'all that are setting up y'all altars and stuff like that. That's going to be fun. But I'm pretty sure that you have some serious questions to ask. I'm pretty sure you do. So Lotus done disappeared. Lotus has disappeared. Okay. Spencer Lane wants to know, when you leave offerings on your ancestors' graves, do they often get them or acknowledge you left them something on the grave? Oh, yeah. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. In fact, it's very powerful when you do that. Now, typically, what will happen is that, especially if you leave food offerings that are not wrapped up, or even some of them that are wrapped up, you'll find that animals will come and eat it, but that's still your ancestors. In fact, they come in the form of, you know, um, different, because if you leave something outside, something's gonna come and get it, and that's them, getting that offering, and just be connected with nature in that aspect. Now flowers and stuff like that, even flowers, certain bugs and ants and bees and mosquitoes might feed off of that stuff, but that's still a form of the ancestors feeding off of it. So I've seen them come in the form of spirit animals, which insects are spirit animals also. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, yeah. Cigars, blunts, yes. Yes, most people traditionally take flowers or either something that that person really likes. They really, really love when you do that. But see, if you're not able to make it to their grave site, you can actually just put up their picture and make an offering to them. They'll still get it, hopefully. I guess if unless you've got, yeah, you're welcome. Lotus Seed said no. Love reading. Do you have a specific question, Lotus? Do you want to know if they love you? What's going on? What is going on with you, sweetie? First of all, Lotus, what is your zodiac sign and what's their zodiac sign? Because sometimes twin flames, well, a lot of the times twin flames, they can be two totally incompatible signs too. And that can create issues, but it doesn't negate the fact that you're twins. Oh, are you saying that you love the reading? Lotus 77 done got have you been hearing me talk to you, Lotus 777, or did you get your reading? Oh, really, Ziana? Really, really? That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so he's a Gemini and you are a what? I could definitely see that there was some sort of power struggle, which is really ridiculous. You got to let that go and work together. I could see that also with the lovers in the reverse position. And it doesn't even really have anything to do with gender roles or whatever, because if you notice, sometimes the roles can switch or either be reversed sometimes. Yeah, anything can happen with that. Anybody else with a tarot question though? Or either I'm loving these questions about witchcraft. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe too. I love y'all that's asking questions about witchcraft. That is what is up. I love to talk about that kind of stuff. How do y'all feel about Ouija boards? Because I have a Ouija board. I'm actually going to get the glow in the dark one that I have on my website. Quandra wants to know, does blurred vision have anything to do with pregnancy? It could. It could. Or it could mean something else, but it's a possibility. Do you wear glasses? You may need to you may need to get you some corrective glasses. Okay. Now I've been hearing about people perfecting their vision and stuff like that. I've been hearing that that is actually possible. I know that I wear glasses. I prefer to wear contact lenses, but um I wear glasses, and I also have astigmatism. So you don't wear you may just need glasses. Sometimes it can though. It's not a pregnancy symptom that is very common, but it could be. Okay, I would say visit an eye doctor though, because what do they call those? Optometrists? Is that what an eye doctor is? I actually like eye doctors. Bionic lancing implosions. Oh Lord, Ziana. Ziana just be putting gibberish in the chat room. uh, okay, yeah. And you know what? I can get you on my schedule for either this evening or later on this afternoon, because I definitely have openings. And I'm in the mood to do some readings. Yes, I am. But here's another thing, is that sometimes blurred vision can have a lot to do with the third eye opening too. That's actually one of the symptoms of your third eye opening. Okay, it possibly could be. I remember I accidentally rubbed some cream into my eye, and literally I had like this halo around my vision for like a day or two, and it freaked me out. It did. It freaked me out. Even with my glasses on, like it was just like everything I was looking at had like this white halo around it. And I was just like, oh my God. Eventually it cleared up, but it was pretty scary. You're welcome, Lotus Seed. You're welcome. Always been afraid of Ouija boards, fear of conjuring up the wrong spirits. That's because the only thing that you know about spirit boards, it's actually considered to be a spirit board. That is because the only thing that y'all really know about Ouija boards comes from Hasbro or Mattel. Okay. And the reason why you should not, absolutely not use those ones that you can buy from like Mattel or Hasbro is because there's no protection built into the board. Like my spirit board has a wolf on it, which is an animal totem of mine. It's a protective animal totem of mine. Um, and that's why I don't have any adverse effects. Nothing is gonna dare come past that wolf. It's not. Yeah. Oh, you got the reading? Okay, cool. So yeah. Ziana is always so eccentric in the chat room. uh, I like the random messages, Ziana. You did the runner thing and he came back recently. Yeah. Yeah, that can happen quite often when you're dealing with that. And it can be very it can either be it ends up being traumatizing because it's kind of like that I love you, I hate you thing. But it's not about hating them, it's about hating the circumstances or whatever that could be happening at that moment. Because a lot of times twin flames also have past lives together. Not all of them, though, but a lot of them do. You need to let go. I don't mean let go of them. You can't let them go. You can't just let them go. What I'm saying is let go of all of the, I want to say, the artificial stuff, because it's typically something very artificial that is, causing some kind of issue. And it's extremely traumatizing. It is for the twins. It's almost like, I don't know if you believe in the devil, if you don't, but, just some negative entity or spirit just wants to torture you for some reason. Yeah. And I love doing the twin flame readings because I've helped a lot of people make some kind of sense of it. Because if you run, that just means that you're running from self on some aspect, even though you're two separate individuals, like you have your own identity, but you still, there's that familiarity with that person. So, so you're the same person, but then again, you're two different people at the same time. All right. So if y'all don't have any more questions, I can wrap this up. Otherwise, I'm going to do a general reading, a general, like, just card. I'm going to throw it out to maybe get some clarity on this justice card in the upright position that decided to. What I can tell you is justice is connected to Saturn, but then also Venus. The star card, okay? So what spirits want you guys to know in closing, okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and close this session out. The universe is abundant. Okay, it is. The universe is abundant right now. You're going to see a lot of miracles happen. This is the time to work with those energies, especially around the holiday season. Okay. This is when people start to see miracles, and I can sense that a lot of people do need healing. But then, not only that, a lot of you guys are making discoveries about yourself, which is very powerful. And also spirits want you guys to start paying attention to the planets because they can help you. Okay. So when I do your readings for you, I do make sure that I throw a couple of cards out of the karma deck. I usually do that before your reading so that I can get prepared for your reading. This is something that I've done in my prep, not just, protection, but then also I throw three cards out of the karma deck because it really, really, really helps me help you. And then I always let you know what those cards are. And basically the karma oracle deck is it's got the planets, it's got the houses, and it's got the zodiac sign. So yeah, he definitely does love you. I could definitely see that. I could see that it was being repressed, but it's definitely there. Pisces and Gemini. Oh, that's a great connection, in my opinion, because both of y'all represent duality also. So, which gives you a lot in common. Okay, guys. Well, I will see y'all later. Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Make sure that y'all give this live a thumbs up if you have not hit the subscribe button. Make sure that y'all subscribe and that you click the bell notifier and click all so that you can be notified of all of my live readings. Okay. All right, guys. And if you guys have any questions, any problems, any issues, you shouldn't have any problem checking out on the website though. But you guys can contact me. All of my contact information is below in the video description box. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Have a happy Friday, and I will see y'all later. Okay. All right. Blessings.